close to your 40th birthday. How is it the way you feel about music?
I did not circle that question.
I'm sorry.
Michael Jackson was usually calm in public. Every now and then, his savage side came out of nowhere. One honest answer, one confused look, or one unexpected reaction could change the whole mood. He did not try to be loud or dramatic. That quiet attitude made the moments even funnier.
Rob, how close are you?
I don't know. Pretty close.
Like this? Or can you see chest?
I can see right about where your Nike is.
What a schmuck. Back up. Ah, didn't we?
Everything seemed normal until a music collaboration came up. Michael's reaction made it awkward in the funniest way because he clearly did not want to play along.
I would love to sing with you. Would you like to sing with me?
You don't sing? I don't sing. I did sing, but that's not why I married Michael. I don't need that. That's ridiculous. If I wanted it, I mean, I'm not going to marry someone for a recording career, just to clear that up as well.
What? Stop.
I'm
going to let the two of you duke this out over here. We'll take a break.
Michael shocked everyone with his honest answer about touring. He was supposed to make it sound positive, but the truth came out first. His team tried to fix it, but Michael had already said how he really felt.
The record company usually like for you to support your album and go on tour. And I don't like to. I do like relating to the fans, giving the fans a chance to see you face to face.
Can we just do it again without the negative saying that you don't like the tour? Just 'cause
I don't like it though.
I know, but
I go through hell.
What is it setting up though? I don't understand.
I go through hell touring. Okay, then I'll make it positive then.
Yeah, it's just.
For you know the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
And action, Michael.
I love to tour. You guys messed up.
Then there was the time Michael jokingly made Eddie Murphy feel like he worked for him. Michael stayed calm, but the energy was obvious. Even Eddie, one of Hollywood's funniest, started to play along with Michael's quiet control of the room.
First, I'd like to thank... Could you lift that up, please? I can't wait. Eddie, I need your help.
It ain't working. Okay. Go like bend down.
First, I'd like to thank...
He said, Eddie, pull it up like I was working for him or something. And I started to do it too. I was like, yes, Mike. Wait, what am I doing?
Michael's came out in the funniest way when he noticed the cameras weren't filming from his preferred angle. He politely asked to switch to a front-facing shot, joking that he looked better from the front than from the side. It was a lighthearted reminder that Michael knew exactly how he wanted to be seen on camera.
Whenever you call our name, I don't like that angle. I like this one.
During another speech, Michael realized the cameramen were following his every move, so he decided to have a little fun with them. He playfully shifted from side to side, watching the cameras scramble to keep up before smiling at the audience. He silently teased the camera operators, turning an ordinary speech into a charming and hilarious moment that perfectly captured his mischievous sense of humor.
まさに前代未聞、空前絶後のテーマパークとなってまいります。ゴルフコース、コンドミニアム、ホテル、その他レジャー施設を含んだテーマパークです。設計を担当いたしますのが大変著名かつ人格的にも素晴らしい、しかもタレントに満ちた、才能に満ちた著名な建築家、本日ここに参っておりますアートミリカンです。
And then Michael Jackson delivered one of his funniest accidental savage moments when there was complete silence from the audience. Instead of letting the awkward pause linger, he looked around and cheekily started clapping for himself. The crowd immediately caught on and burst into applause, turning an uncomfortable into a hilarious one.
That wasn't loud enough.
Yeah.
Even during legal depositions, Michael Jackson's playful side occasionally slipped through. Rather than giving dry answers, he sometimes responded with witty remarks or unexpected questions that caught the attorneys off guard. His calm delivery and subtle humor had a way of putting people on the spot without raising his voice, creating surprisingly funny moments in an otherwise tense setting.
Do you include common musical phrases in your songs that you write?
Common musical phrases?
You know what that means?
Yeah, but I don't know if you know what it means.
Michael was so generous that Chris Tucker learned that even complimenting his TV could get him handed to him. But when Chris tried the same trick with a Rolls Royce, Michael shut it down fast.
He was just nice, man. I would go to Neverland and I would say I like something, he would give it to me. And I said, Michael, I like that big screen TV. He was like, you like it, Chris? I said, yeah, I like it. He said, do you love it? I said, I love it. Next day I go home, Michael would send the TV to my house. I said, Michael, thank you.
Wow.
But I was like, Michael is nice and rich.
Chris Tucker has some of the funniest Michael stories, especially the time he took him to the movies. Would have been a normal outing turned into comedy because Michael did not go anywhere like a regular person. Even a simple movie trip became a whole scene.
We go to the movies sometime. We go to the movies. Both of us like going to the movies. So we go to the movies, but it's hard because Michael got to sneak in the movie right before it starts. So Michael come in there like with a ninja suit on. He's hiding and all black. All of a sudden, I'm sitting there, where's Michael? And then I turn around, he's like, hey, Chris. I'm like, oh, man. How long you been here?
About 5 minutes. I'm sorry. Did I scare you?
Sorry, Chris. And then, you know, we sneak in, all this stuff. He sneaks in at the last minute. He does all this stuff. Security bring us popcorn and stuff. And, you know, I'm like, he's trying to hide, you know.
Here you go, Mr. Jackson.
You know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we watching the movie. He's the loudest person in there.
Really?
You know? Yeah, he's watching the movie like, hee. I said, Michael, would you shut up before people see you?
I'm sorry, it was funny.
Even Michael Jackson wasn't immune to painfully boring wedding moments, became increasingly obvious, creating a hilariously relatable moment that fans couldn't help but notice.
Everything to me, and I could not think of living life without you. And I love you forever. Yes, you're right.
He may have been a global icon, but Michael still loved a little gossip like everyone else. Watching him lean in for the tea makes the moment funny because it shows how human he really was. For a second, he is not the king of pop. He is just someone who wants to know what happened.
Senator, hi, Michael. How are you?
Nice to
meet you. I know your Uncle Lawrence.
Yes, of course.
We dated in high school.
Ooh. I gotta get my cousin to hear that.
Where's your cousin? Okay.
That's their grandfather and my uncle.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
And when Eddie talks about dinner at Michael's house, sound like a normal celebrity visit. Giraffes, chimps, bubbles, and Neverland made the whole thing feel unreal. Eddie had seen Hollywood luxury before, but Michael's world still felt like something only he could create.
Did you ever get to meet Bubbles, the chimp?
Yeah, you know, I met Bubbles, but Bubbles... he had Bubbles and Michael had like a big, like a real zoo at his house. And with a big zoo with giraffes. And, I mean, he had a facility, a thing that was so big that giraffes was walking around and like, ugh. It was huge. And Bubbles had gotten too old. And Bubbles was in the cage, like tripping, like, ah! And Mike was like, don't go near the cage. And we had dinner, though. They brought the trainer, brought the chimps in, and they were running around while we were eating dinner, running under the table. It was surreal.
Meanwhile, Mike Tyson admitted he disliked Michael Jackson for years, and it all started with one awkward first meeting, like he had no idea who the heavyweight champion was, and Tyson never forgot it.
Something funny about Mike is interesting, right?
Yeah.
I met Mike one day, I think he was at a concert in Cleveland. I'm with Don King.
Uh-huh.
Right, so me and Don coming, right? And I'm champing everything, did all this shit and disputed. So Don goes and Don gives Michael Jackson the peace sign like this.
Okay.
Right, and then so Michael gives Don the peace sign, and so I give Michael the peace sign, and Michael put his hand down.
Right.
And I'm saying, but in a way I said, did he play me? And no, he didn't play me. I know it was just he didn't see me. I knew he didn't play me, right?
Michael acted like he had no idea who the heavyweight champion was, and Tyson never forgot it. That small moment bothered Tyson because he was not used to being ignored.
I'm backstage, and so there's his backstage, some of his singers and stuff. He's on stage, it's over. I'm signing autographs and stuff.
Okay.
So Michael comes over and he talks to Don. He doesn't talk to me. He waits right here for the truck to come in. He's gonna go out the car and get in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm signing autographs to people, and people coming up to me. And I said, let me just go and meet Mike, and it's, because that's really why I'm here. I want to meet Mike.
Right.
And then I go over to meet Mike, and Mike's like this. He's standing up, and he's like waiting by the door.
Michael did not react like everyone else, and it completely threw him off. Tyson built a whole grudge from that one interaction, which makes the story even funnier.
He said, hey, I'm He goes, do I know you from somewhere? Where I know you from? I just shot the record on the champ and everything a month ago, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's all over me in the dressing room, right? And he just went by the door and he goes, where I know you from? I know you from somewhere, don't I? And I said, no, I just a fan. He just broke my ear, he crushed me.
Yeah.
I said, no, I'm just a fan. Pleasure to meet you, sir. He said, okay. And then he got out and went in the car. I said, that cold motherfucker. So I hated his guts.
At the Grammys, that sibling rivalry energy shows up in the funniest way. No matter how famous you are, family dynamics do not just disappear. Even when Michael is standing on a huge stage with the whole world watching, that brother and sister energy still slips through.
Also, I'd like to thank all my brothers who I love very dearly, including Jermaine.
Michael Jackson once revealed the extraordinary lengths he had to go just to experience something as ordinary as grocery shopping. Since a real shopping trip would instantly attract huge crowds, an entire supermarket was filled with people acting as regular customers so he could browse the aisles like anyone else. The story was both hilarious and unintentionally savage.
A good friend of mine who owns this mall, he had them close the whole shopping mall, and he had people in there that I knew pretending as if they were shopping, so it felt like, it was a real environment. Had my cousins dressed like they were bag boys, and I went shopping. It was great.
There's the hilarious moment when Michael Jackson casually admits that he finds his sister's voice irritating. The comment comes out so naturally that it catches everyone off guard. Instead of sounding mean, it feels like the kind of brutally honest joke only siblings can get away with, making the exchange even funnier and surprisingly relatable.
I think they're really beautiful, and the darker they are, the more beautiful.
Bill! Excuse me. Can you close that door?
Your voice is very irritating.
I know, I hate this scream.
Sound like Carol Burnett.
Can you close that door, Bill, please? Thank you.
Michael clearly enjoyed messing with interviewers who asked strange questions they already knew the answers to. He could be polite, but he also knew when a question was silly, and his response made that obvious.
At this age, you're 24? 24?
30.
30?
No, 20.
Michael was always very blunt. He said things exactly how he saw them, and that honesty made him unexpectedly funny. Even in casual moments, he could say one simple thing and leave everyone around him reacting.
That's a new statement, fashion statement.
Yeah, it's like,
Look at this try.
it's new fashion.
Your hand.
It's new fashion statement.
It's new fashion statement.
Stop.
It's gonna start burning. It take me to the hospital.
You're so strong in here.
Oh my God.
Imagine how it feels. Imagine how it feels down there. Just burning over there.
No more. Oh my.
Michael is trying to stay polite here, but the request clearly throws him off. The way he repeats it makes the moment sound even more unreal, like he is checking if he heard the person correctly. It is awkward, funny, and completely natural at the same time.
Oh. Oh, don't say that. That's the camera's I'm sorry.
Michael's reaction to that question was ice cold. He did not need a long answer. The silent stare said everything, like he was warning them not to try him.
You guys are really riding a big high now as far as producing records and so on. Do you think this is the peak of your career now, or have you gone down a little bit? Or are you expecting bigger and better things?
Well, we're looking forward to doing other things like producing other people and producing ourselves in the future and going into acting and that type of thing.
Michael's reaction to the interview wrap-up was hilariously savage because it felt so sudden and honest. After everything that had already happened, his response made the ending feel even more unfiltered in the best way.
Don't listen to it. It's garbage. It's junk. It's stupid.
And so,
enough of it.
And tonight is over. Look at that.
He's a nut. He's a nut.
We will We'll probably have some final thoughts on all this ourselves next week. Until then, I'm Diane Sawyer, and I hope you join Sam Donaldson and me.
Michael Jackson's 1993 deposition is really for its serious and high-stakes questioning, but also for several unexpectedly funny and savage moments. Despite the tense setting, Michael's calm wit, honest answers, of humor occasionally caught the attorneys off guard, creating memorable exchanges that fans still talk about today.
She can't stop. She can't stop her from making this. There's nothing you can do.
Some chamomile tea over there that might settle it down. First problem is it might put you to sleep. You're welcome.
The room was tense, but Michael kept catching the attorneys off guard with confused looks, quiet laughs, and subtly sharp reactions that made the entire deposition unexpectedly entertaining. Even in such a serious setting, his natural expressions and dry sense of humor made the footage feel strangely relatable and unforgettable.
Yeah, Isn't there a quote that comes to mind of what's good for the goose is good for the gander? Oh, come on, Karen.
What? Aesop's fame.
Chris Tucker tells another story of Michael messing with him in the most Michael way possible. The setup already sounds funny because Michael could tease someone without perfectly.
He liked Rick Ross, too. He loved it. Sometimes he'd be going around the place. He'd be doing a song. I'm like, what the hell was that? I said, Michael, is that you? No, no. Did you hear that? I didn't hear nothing. I didn't know what that was. I thought you did it. I don't know who did it. One time I called him, he said, I said, Mike, I saw you. I knew it was you. I'm sorry, because I love Rick Ross. I love him. I love Maybach music. I love that. So cool. He's so crazy.
Michael Jackson was polite, but the message was absolutely savage. After hearing Chris Rock sing, he couldn't help but tell him that he should probably stick to comedy instead. The comment was delivered so calmly and sincerely that it never came across as mean, brutally honest. It was one of those rare moments where Michael's gentle delivery made the savage joke even funnier.
So they start singing. Michael started singing first. Man, I never heard him sing live before. He was like, how deep is your love? How deep? And then I got caught up and came in. Come to you on the summer breeze, and you know I can say, and you know it. And Michael was like, Chris, no, Chris. No, Chris. What are you doing, Chris? Barry, I'm sorry, Barry. Chris. I said, Michael, I'm sorry, I got caught up. No, Chris, no. Stick with the jokes, Chris. No, what are you doing? I said, sorry, Mike, I got caught up, man. It sounds so good. No, Chris, no. You said you wouldn't say nothing, Chris. Barry, I'm sorry. Chris, what's wrong with you? No.
Michael did not explode when Eminem mocked him. He did something colder and more savage. He stayed calm and made Eminem look small with one answer. He said Eminem should be ashamed because another artist should understand what public judgment feels like. It was sharp enough to make the point clear.
But not to Eminem. We've spoken about it. I think that you should. Why not?
Speak about what?
About Eminem and this disrespect that he showed you. And I've said a very bold-faced, bigoted kind of presentation. Tell us how that hurt you and how you're feeling about it now.
I've never met Mr. Eminem, and to have him, I've always admired him, and to have him do something like that was pretty painful as an artist to another artist. And it's sad because, well, I think what Stevie Wonder said is true. And I just don't want to say too much more than that. But he should be ashamed of himself, what he's doing. Stevie said he's bull, and it was wrong of Eminem to do what he did. I've been an artist most of my life doing what I do, and I've never attacked another fellow artist. Great artists don't do that. You don't have to do that.
Make sure to like the video, subscribe, and hit the bell for more breakdowns like this.